Happy Friday. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Sacred Design Fridays. Um, I'm a little late because I was too busy playing with what filter to use for this video. All the distractions of technology are real, but I'm here. And in today's video, I'm going to do my best to make it really short and sweet. I'm going to share with you how to find your own sacred style. And I wanted to share this with you because this is a conversation I have with a lot of people that I speak with where they just do not know what their style is. A lot of people that I talk to are often very confused about that. They ask me what my style of design is, and they just feel overwhelmed by all the different design styles that are out there, whether it's modern farmhouse, contemporary, transitional, traditional, bohemian, eclectic, like all these different things, and they just don't know what their style is. And it feels really overwhelming, and they just don't want to even commit. They don't even want to commit to one of them because they are, one, again, overwhelmed, and also because they feel they're going to get tired of that style in a short amount of time. They don't know if they're going to like that long term. So if that's you, let me know in the comments. Comment and just let me know, because I really love to engage with you guys, and I really love to hear if this stuff that I create for you is landing. It's super important and fun for me to be able to do that. So what I want to share with you today is um, how you can find your own style. I think that the design industry has done a lot of disservice to our clients and to our audiences because we've been told that we need to pick one. And what I am here to tell you after 14 years of working in the interior design industry is that you do not. You do not need to pick one. You do not need to pick three. You do not even need to bother knowing what these design styles are. What you need to do instead is develop your own sacred style. And a unique sacred style is basically a style that is yours and yours only, that is authentic, that is genuine, and that it's in alignment with who you are. I always tell my clients that your unique style is a style that evolves as you evolve. And I'm looking at my notes because I really want to make sure I'm making this point. It's really important that we know we are not going to be the same person 3 years from now that we are today. Hopefully, if we are evolving, if we are in this journey of sacred self development, of growing as a human, of becoming a better version of ourselves, as we evolve, so is our style, so are our values. They're going to change. It's going to be more, more strong. It's going to be more clear who you are over the years. And so, what I love about style in a sacred way is that you get to weave the story of who you are through this material world, in this physical world. You get to sort of see the process of where you've been, where you are, and more importantly, where you're going. And so, in this way, using our sacred space to design our homes with becomes a vision board. It becomes the desires that you are cultivating, the values you're cultivating, and the map, the blueprint of where you're going with your life. And as you're consistently being reminded of that through your sight, through your touch, through your smell, through how you feel in your space, you're able to weave these parts of who you are, of your essence, into your outer world. And that's what creates change, is that integrity of your outer world and your inner world being one cohesive message. And that's the power of cultivating your sacred style. So what happens when my clients work with me inside of my coaching program and my signature program is that they discover their own unique sense of style, and they go from feeling confused, overwhelmed, indecisive, and just also even stuck in perfectionism. If that's you, let me know. to feeling confident and empowered in decisions that they make for their home and for their life. Because the way that we make decisions about one thing is usually the same way we make decisions about everything else. And so, through this sacred exploration of their interiors, both the interior of their home and their interior of their soul, they're able to feel confident about what they decide for their lives, for their careers, for their relationships, for their wealth, for their health. And that's the depth of aligning the essence of who you are with the design of your home. So, as we work together, they realize that it's really worth it to invest time, energy, and space in getting really clear. All I got. So they get really clear on what is worth and what they're worth as they take time and invest time and energy in creating this home that they love. And they create this home that is infused with love and meaning and really high value intentions, and that's what I really find the most amazing. What I also find really amazing as my clients find their own authentic style is that their self-worth increases, their self-esteem increases, and they just are able to create a space where they feel supported in accepting who they are, and they can feel so just liberated and free to show up as they are in their mental health, in their spiritual health, in their physical health, and all of those things. So, here are my tips, and that's what I wrote down to make sure I didn't forget. Number one, you're going to take a peek inside your closet, and I want you to take a few items. Choose a few. It doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes less is more. I like to pick the number 3. Sometimes 5 is okay. Just play with it, but just pick a few things that you absolutely love. This can be purses, belts, scarves, shoes, a dress, any accessories. Like I love jewelry. So it can be a necklace, it can be a ring, it can be a pair of earrings, anything that makes you feel super good in. And this varies in the way that we feel good, especially as women. We have different moods. Our moods, this is part of why setting to one style is often a big mistake, because we change with the moon. Every 2.5 days, we have a different mood. Sometimes we feel powerful and just like fierce about what we're doing. Other times we feel sentimental and we just need to be cozy and comfortable. Other times we might feel really cute and sexy. And so I want you to sort of pick things that align with all these different moods that you experience in your day to day and in your week and in your month, and choose those things that make you feel all those things that make you feel cozy, sexy, cute, empowered, whatever it is. Choose those things based on loving them, loving how you feel in them. And that's the first step, okay? The second step is to use your Pinterest in a meaningful way, in a wise way. How? You're going to pick those pictures of spaces you love, whether it's nature, hotels, anything like that works. Any like destination, traveling destination you want to pick, that's fine. Pick interior spaces that you love, living rooms, bedrooms, kitchens, bathrooms that you really feel like in awe of and that you really, really admire and wish to have for yourself. And then as you choose those images and collect what you're attracted to, you're going to start writing down a list of all the individual little components of those pictures that you love. What does that mean? You're going to write down the colors that you love, the shapes, the metals, the sizes of things. You're going to write down the overall feelings of the space that you love. Compare these things that you're listing with each other. So you might see that you have a consistent theme going on. You might really love purple. You might really love flowers. You might realize you really love white. You might realize you really love gold. You might realize all the pictures have a beautiful giant chandelier in the room. You're going to start picking those consistent elements that you're attracted to and really clearly detailing them out as you write them on your list. This is really helpful because it gives you a common theme of what you 100% are attracted to, and that makes you feel a lot more confident in what you like. The third part of this, the third tip of this process is you're going to use your imagination. And so once you have that list of pictures and collection of pictures that you love, I want you to tune into how you feel. I want you to visualize, okay? If you had that room, or when you have that room and that space and the way that you love, how would you feel? How are you feeling in that space? What sense, what emotion does that space evoke from within you? And that is a very powerful process to tap into because you're now connecting your inner world with your outer world. And that's the space of defining your sacred space. This is super important when you're coming into defining your sacred style and your own authentic style. And it's this layer of visualizing how you feel in this space that adds a feeling and intention to your style. It is what takes you from just having a pretty, beautiful, shallow, superficial space to look at and to be in, to connecting deeper to how you feel in the space and to take action in order to cultivate feeling that way more often. Because the truth is, everything that we want for our life, we have to feel it first. We often make the mistake that, we think when we have the men we want, when we have the relationship, when we have the car, when we have the money, when we have the outfit, when we have the home, the way we think we want, that's when we're going to feel how we want. But the truth is, we need to cultivate how we feel now so that we can attract that which we want. That is us aligning into the frequency of our desires now, starting now. Otherwise, we're just going to keep waiting until that happens. And the truth is, that's never going to happen if we don't tune into it now, if we don't start creating that reality now. This applies, you guys, whether you live in $1 million home or a shoebox, whether you live with your parents in a basement or you just moved into your own children's home. It does not matter where you're at. You can start cultivating this sacred style and this sacred lifestyle right now with just getting really clear on what it is that you like, what it is that you bring, okay? What it is that you have value towards. Not every value we have can be a priority. Not every value we have can be non-negotiable. And not everything that we see that we like is what we're really genuinely attracted to. So go through this process. Pick those things you love and feel amazing in. Get really clear on what that looks like. Get really clear on what these other images of places other people have. This is a huge thing I see with women in my world is we often feel jealous of what other people have. We are in a world of social media where comparison is the death of us. Trust me, I get caught up in that all of the time. And I make such an effort to not compare myself to where other people are because the truth is, their story is different than mine. Where they have been and where they are and where they want to go does not look exactly like me, and neither does it look like for you. And so I really, really advise you to, yes, use this world of technology in a wiser way, in a way that it actually serves you instead of becoming detrimental to you. So I really want you to work with that. And then the last part is to visualize how you want that space to make you feel, how you want to feel in that space. And when we do this, we're also able to take our style to that next level where we can relax and we can breathe deeply in full acceptance of where we are, of where our home is, so that we can infuse our space with consciousness and with consistent desire to reconnect with what it is that we are creating in our creativity, in our joy, in our pleasure, in our now, in our right now. So learn to define your style in this sacred, authentic way and let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about it. Comment below if you do this. I want to know how this felt. And if you're ready to take this to the next level and you're ready to have me right by your side to mentorship in creating this sacred space as you design your home and your life into a sacred space that you love, go ahead and use the button below or comment on the link below to apply for my signature program launching very soon. And I'm so excited to bring this to you guys because it is the next level refined style of my signature program where you get to design a home and a life that you truly love. So I will see you next Friday. Let me know how this goes for you. Satnam.